Welcome to the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. We're broadcasting live from Ball High School, the studio of dreams. We had the opportunity to sit down with James Lacombe from the Galveston County Daily News. He's going to share some predictions, what he thinks is going to happen. We also had a chance to go into the schools, and we talked to some of the people from Student Council. We also had the opportunity to talk to players and coaches. Stay tuned to the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week pre-show.
Ball in the end zone.
I said I like late night bonfires, Yellowstone, whiskey Myers, and lifted trucks with mud on the tires, and I'm back.
I see your boy. Go, G, let's go. Busting your tail doing.
Coming this fall, the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week on ClearLifeMedia.com.
1, 2, 3. Family.
This is Gardy with Clear Life Media. We're at the Studio of Dreams at Ball High School in Galveston, Texas. I'm excited because this is the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week taking place on ClearLifeMedia.com and GalvNews.com. If you're watching on social media, feel free to share this out. Let us know where you're watching from, and stay tuned because there's a lot of action, and it's starting right now. The game tonight is between Ball High School and Lamar High School. That's the Cougars versus the Tornadoes taking place on the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. We had the opportunity to part with the Galveston County Daily News, looking through the schedule of all the games taking place across the county, and we went through and picked the best 11 games taking place, and we're bringing all the action straight to you. I'm joined by James Lacombe from the Galveston County Daily News. James, can you let us know what can we expect from the matchup that's taking place tonight?
I think we can expect a very close game, just based on recent history between these two. I think it'll be both an intense game and a fun game, considering, how close these two teams, these two towns are together. I wouldn't be surprised if there were relatives on opposite sides of the field in this game. And I'm expecting a big crowd. I think a lot of people here are expecting a big crowd at Kerrville Stadium. And just a really good old-fashioned, smash mouth high school football game. And I think it's a great way to kick off the season with our broadcasts coming up. And I'm really excited about this venture.
I want to remind you all the ways that you can watch and tune in to the action that is the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. You can go to ClearLifeMedia.com. You can go to GalvNews.com every week to catch the most anticipated game across Galveston County. You can also check out the pre-show on social media. That's Facebook and that's YouTube as well. If you have that opportunity to watch, make sure you call and text a friend. Share this to them. Send it as a text and let us know what you think and what your predictions are for the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. The Ron Carter League City Game of the Week is made possible from people like you. That's local businesses, organizations, and individuals who have partnered with us at Clear Life Media to keep this absolutely free on ClearLifeMedia.com and GalvNews.com. If you want to become a partner with us, if you support education and kids that are doing really big things right now and will do even bigger things in the future, you can send us an email at info@clearlifemedia.com. You can also send us a message on social media. That's Facebook, Instagram. Send us a DM. We'd love to talk to you. So we've had the opportunity to go and talk to some of the players, talk to the coaches from both teams, and the towns are so close together. But what's interesting is that the family members, the fans, even they are fired up about it, and sometimes it seems they have more fire in them and passion towards who they think is going to win than the players do.
Yeah, I mean, it's bragging rights for the whole town, not just the kids involved. Obviously, the players are going to be really eager to get bragging rights over their peers on, whatever side of the causeway they lie. But it's a big bragging rights for the alumni of these two schools every year. And yeah, it just adds to a lot of the pageantry and, excitement behind this matchup. But one of the oldest rivalries football rivalries in the state of Texas.
Yeah, it really is. And we're excited to have this on Clear Life Media and GalvNews.com. So if you're watching on social media, feel free to let us know where you're watching from. Share this out and stay tuned because there's a lot of action that's still coming up.
Hi, my name is Maisha. I'm with LMHS Student Council, and you're watching Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Nobody said it would be easy. We do it anyways, and we've been doing it for years. It became our mission, a mission to give back to the community. Because this is our community too. It's at the heart of every phone call, meeting, and sale. Here at Ron Carter League City, our community is you. Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep. Ron Carter League City, you deserve it. To learn more and shop our inventory, visit roncarterleaguecity.com.
I'm Corey Moss. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of the Valero Texas City Refinery. It's great to have some time to talk a little bit about Valero and the United Way. You know, we have 6 key values in Valero, one of those being caring. And it's not just caring within the team members of the Valero site and the company, but more importantly, it's about caring in the community. Valero believes in giving back to the community, and it's through the funds and the pledges of our employees and the matching gifts that our company does. We're able to support the agencies of the United Way.
Learn more ways to donate to the United Way Galveston County Mainland and your impact on the community by visiting uwgcm.com. Welcome back to the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week pre-show. We're going to be learning more about Galveston and everything that takes place here at Ball High School.
My name's Sheldon Benight. I'm the head coach at Galveston Ball Tornadoes, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Looking at Ball High School, what are some of the strengths? What can we expect from this team this season?
All right, well, for Ball, their program I feel like is on the rise after making the playoffs last season. That gave them as a whole a lot of great momentum, I believe, as a program. And coming back from that playoff team are experienced players at quarterback, at receiver, running back. So that's a really good core foundation on your offense. Defensively, linebacker, they have experience and strength there. Also in the secondary, so that's going to be key into, you know, shutting down passing game and getting after the opposing quarterback. Now, that said, you know, it being a rivalry game, you can kind of throw some of that out. The last 2 times these teams have met, it's been very low scoring, so it may be a game where defense takes over and it comes down to 1 or 2 big plays on offense. So yeah, I believe those are the kind of the strengths of Ball High School's football team coming into it, and I think they're going to be ready for the matchup for sure.
How important is that playoff experience for these players?
I think it's really important, especially considering before last season they didn't make the playoffs very frequently, so that's a big step in, you know, a program's progression. And I know they have a lot of high expectations this season. They have districts where, you know, they're going to be favored in. But really, first things first, and that's the Lamar game. It's, you know, the first one of the year. You know, teams are going to still be figuring out who they are, no matter how much experience they have coming back. So, you know, it'll be very interesting to see, you know, what they do tonight.
We had the opportunity to go to one of the practices, and this is what some of the coaches and the players had to say about this matchup taking place tonight.
You know, kids are excited. One that it's the start of the season. You know, that's always exciting, and being televised and being game of the week, that's pretty new to these kids. So I just try to keep that under wraps, and you know, it's try to keep them focused on what we need to focus on.
I mean, it's competitive. Everyone down here loves competitiveness, and this is a great way to get us fired up, and we love that.
You know, it means a lot to me. You know, growing up in Galveston, most of my family graduating from Ball High, playing in the same game. It means a lot.
It's always been a big rivalry. I've been to it for a while. My older brother played here in 2012, graduated in 2012. And I always knew it was a big thing to win, and a lot of people take it serious, especially the older people. So I feel like we got a big role to play.
They're excited about beating one another. That's the main thing. You know, I don't think any kind of titles put the pressure on you. You know, it's just there's going to be pressure in each community to beat your local rival. So that in itself is enough pressure. You know, we don't talk about any clash of the causeway or any titles. We want to make sure our kids have the opportunity to focus on themselves and focus on the game.
Everybody has great potential. I feel like if we do everything right, everybody will have a chance to be great.
First of all, we can't we can't beat ourselves. You know, we got to take care of the football, got to tackle, you know, limit our mistakes, limit the penalties, and I think that's for us is our first key. You know, as long as we're playing hard, doing everything we can do as far as eliminating mistakes, we're gonna have a successful night.
Just gonna, you know, execute. We've been working hard this whole summer, just grinding every day, just being here. And I just think we're gonna have a great time this Friday. Just have fun out there.
I'm Seth Williams, and I'm QB1, and you're watching Game of the Week on Clear Live Media.
One of the things taking place tonight between the athletic department and the school district is the honoring of Central High School with Central Night.
Okay, so this Friday night, starting at 7 p.m., Galveston Independent School District is hosting for the very first time in district history an event called Central Night. As it's titled Central Night, it is dedicated to what used to be Central High School within GISD. This is the building that we're standing in. This building existed as Central High School before it was consolidated with what is now Ball High School in 1968. Central High School was the first public school, first public Texas high school for African Americans. So it is very dear to the district's heart, and what this event is, it's something that leadership wanted to create to honor alumni from Central High School. So this is an event that's been a long time in the making. It's been a long time coming. And I know district leadership is very excited to honor alumni that attended Central High School, and this means a lot to a lot of people. So we're going to play Lamar. It's the first home football game of the season. Central Night will occur annually. We want to do this every single year at the first home game for GISD. So the football players, the varsity team, instead of wearing their normal gold and purple, they're going to honor the Central High School Bearcats by instead wearing blue and white, just like they used to do. Just what that school and those students meant for unifying even the education system and working toward more unity within the education system is huge. And so to honor the alumni is very important. We hope everybody comes out to support.
I have the opportunity to sit down with one of the students here at Ball High. I'm going to let you introduce yourself, then share what you have going on here today.
I'm Matthew Glenn. As you can see, I'm a senior at Ball High. I play football. I'm in the media crew, and it's great to be here. It's really great to be here.
Yeah, y'all have a really cool studio. You'll have a really good teacher. There's a lot of cool equipment here. What does that mean for you? Are you excited to be able to work with this stuff every day?
Yes, actually, I record all the Good Morning Ball Highs, and I'm actually starring for the sports, and I love it. Like, I get to be on camera. I get to talk to people. I get to, get the full experience.
Awesome. So if somebody wants to learn more about the program here, how they can get involved, is there a way for them to do that?
Yes, sir. So look, this is what you do. You come in, talk to Mr. Dudas, that's our teacher, the media teacher, and he'll show you, he go all through the motions of everything, and by the end of the day, you're going to love it. You're going to want to be here. Like, it's all love, joy in it.
I got one final question. So Ball High versus Lamar, what do you see the outcome of that game, and can I get a score prediction?
I don't want to sound one-sided, but I think we're going to thrash them, but it's all competition, and we stay humble.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Hello, this is Corey Moss with Valero. Welcome to Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
We're broadcasting live from Ball High School in Galveston, Texas. Have the opportunity to speak with one of the students right now. We're going to find out everything that he has going on. Can you introduce yourself and let us know what you have going on here?
All right, so I am Banks Goodmanson. I am a head anchor here for Good Morning Ball High. I do the announcements every morning. I help film. Sometimes we do podcasts. We do everything all around the kind of media area. Love the program around here.
What drew you into wanting to learn about this kind of stuff?
So actually, it's kind of a funny story. Leading into 8th grade, getting our schedules and everything, I had to just circle a random class. I ended up circling audiovisual, and I just kind of ended up getting here. It was a great experience leading up to everything to get me to the head position as a head anchor.
Is there something that you want to pursue after high school? Is this something that you want to do, or what is it that you want to do after school?
So after school, I'm kind of leaning towards like a Foley artist, or actually continuing this head anchor, like maybe going on the news, or just kind of leading that anchor area and like just continuing it as an actual media program.
When you hear audio visual, it's easy to think of something. I think of like a little soundboard. But then when you walk into this studio that y'all have here at Ball High School, y'all have everything. This is really nice, right?
Yeah, we have a lot. So whenever I circled audiovisual, I'm like, oh, it's just going to be like a music board or something. You're going to run with a DJ booth or something. But it ended up being podcasts and recording videos and taking pictures for like green screen rooms and everything. It was amazing just to walk into this program and just see everything much larger than what you thought it was.
You know, this football game, it's really big. The Battle of the Causeway, the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week, right? What prediction do you have for the game that's taking place tonight?
So honestly, I have a thought that it's going to be a close game, kind of like Luke before. I think it's going to be like a 21-14, around there, based on the previous games and the practice I've watched between both teams.
But you have Ball High winning?
I have Ball High winning.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned to the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week pre-show. We sat down with the band director for Lamar High School Cougar Band, and they had the opportunity last night to go and play in front of the Houston Texans crowd. We asked them, what does this mean to you? What does it mean to the students? What does it mean for the program? Stay tuned.
We're going to cross that causeway and go over there and steal the crowd, and we're going to win the game, and we're going to put on quite a show that night too. My name is Kevin Black. I'm the director of bands here at the Lamar High School. You're going to be watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Hello, I'm Anna Dellinger, and this is Heather Laurie and my little sister Michelle West, and we're at Legacy Collision. We are an all-service automotive collision center, here to service anybody who has a little fender bender all the way up to a major accident. We work with all major insurance companies, all female run. You can reach us at 409-440-8900 on our website, legacycollisiontx.com, or on social media, Facebook and Instagram. We are continuing a legacy, creating a legacy, and leaving a legacy here at Legacy Collision.
Book your next event, wedding, quince, or party at the elegant Water Grove event venue off Interstate 45 in Dickinson, Texas. Overlooking the Dickinson Bayou, there is space for every event. From the large ballroom to the game room, there's plenty of fun activities for your guests. Visit thewatergrove.com to learn how Water Grove is the destination for you.
Welcome back to the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week pre-show. We're excited for the Clash of the Causeway between Ball High and Lamar High School. This is a historic night. These teams have a very, very storied rivalry, and they also have very storied programs as well. Stay tuned. We're going to talk to James Lacombe with the Galveston County Daily News to get his thoughts on everything that's taking place tonight.
This is Coach O from Lamar High School, the Lamar Cougars, and this is the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Taking a look at the Lamar Cougars, what can we expect from this football team?
Lamar, I feel like, is, as a program, in a different position than Ball High. They've made the playoffs for several years in a row, but haven't gotten much further than that. And when you talk about Lamar, they are a storied program when it comes to the state of Texas. In the 1990s and early aughts, they won multiple state championships, and they're not at that position in their program right now. It's something they want to build toward and get back there at some point. And I think that is reflected in their new coaching hire with Wade Oliphant. He is a Lamar alumnus from those 1990s teams that won state championships. So this game for Lamar, I think there's a lot of pride on the line for them, from the head coach on down to the players to the community. They used to say back in the day at Lamar that, they're going to be leaving the island smiling whenever they come down here. And I think that is Coach O's goal in this one, is to find a way to win, get his season off on the right track, with him being his first game as a head coach. And, they have some good core players coming back too from last season, but a lot of inexperienced faces. So it will be interesting to see kind of who they are under this new coaching regime, and maybe some of the new faces who will step up and, kind of make a name for themselves in this game.
You mentioned Coach O being a part of those teams. How important is it him having that culture of winning in championships. I mean, back then it was like, we're going to state, we're going to win the championship. That was the expectation. How important is it having him kind of rebuild that into the expectations?
I think that's big because he can go up to those players and say, hey, you know, I was once you, and we were once this, and I believe we can get back there, and I know how to get back there. I experienced it. I know what it takes to build these winning programs. So I think he has kind of instantly earned a lot of credibility with his players, and you know, it may not happen overnight for them, obviously, but you know, I think him being an alumnus from those glory days certainly is a big deal for them.
And we had the opportunity to go to one of the practices, talk to the players, and Coach O, this is what they had to say.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to find a way to highlight something good about y'all every day.
Clash of the Causeway is definitely a historic, it's a big event. It's like a movie to me. I'm glad that me and the team, we get to take part in this movie this year. But it definitely means, as much as all the coaches here, it means the same thing to me, really. Get to, till I'm 100 years old, I get to say we beat Ball High in 2022. So that means everything. If I get to come home and say we beat Ball High, I can say that for the rest of my life. That means the world to me.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's for the kids, it's for the crowd, it's for the community. You know, for us, we just play Lamar football. We understand this game of the week. There's some eyes on us.
I mean, it's week 1, you know, so everybody is definitely sharp. We've been putting in some extra conditioning. But week 1, definitely, we've been going real hard. We've been having some really good practices, for sure.
Well, my goal here is to have the best time as I can out here with my teammates as my last year as senior, you feel me, so I can do one last thing with the bros.
So it's execution, because everything is new. All of our scheme, our X's, O's, it's new to them. You know, a lot of it is just generic football, but at the same time, it's our game plan, it's different terminology, different verbiage. So I speak on the present and moving forward on the future. My biggest thing is us coming together as a unit, as a coaching staff, as a football team, as a football family, as a school, and as a community. I focus on team. No one's above the team, no one individual. Tell all the kids all the time, it's not about me, it's about us. So at the end of the day, we just want to come together as a team, as a family, and try to be successful in our first game of the season.
I'm Darryl Williams, QB1, and you're watching the Game of the Week, Clear Life Media.
Lamar High School band, cheer, and dance departments have the opportunity to perform at the Houston Texans game at NRG Stadium. We sat down with these departments to find out what this opportunity means to them and what the future may hold.
Thursday night, the band has a really big opportunity in front of us. It's going to be the band, the dance, and the cheer. We're going to be performing for the Houston Texans versus the 49ers. I was sitting in professional development, and I got an email notification. Somebody from the Texans organization had seen us perform last year. We plan on putting a little Texas spirit into the atmosphere. We're going to go out there, pump up the crowd, cheer for the home team. We've got a few surprises we can't tell everybody, but we're going to put on quite a show.
I've been in band and playing flute since about 3rd grade. Of course I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but I know that it's going to be great either way. It's going to make memories. That's the most important part. That's what we want for band. We make a bunch of memories. We enjoy ourselves. It's great.
I've been dancing since I was 5 years old, but for the Cougars, I've been dancing since 9th grade. I was really shocked because it's like lately we've been just getting like, you know, visits from like certain places, so just getting invited to like the Houston Texans game, that was really shocked for me.
To perform in front of a crowd of 70,000 plus, yes, it's going to be the biggest opportunity that the band has had thus far.
You know, some schools probably don't get this usually, so I just want to have fun with my team. I'm just really excited, and I'm just blessed to be doing something like this.
It's been kind of humbling for somebody to reach out to us and think enough of us to perform for such an organization. It's extremely exciting. We've had lots of phone calls from alumni, community members, and friends.
One of the fun things that we get to do with the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week is go into the high schools, talk to the students, and find out why they enjoy giving back to the community.
Well, we're decorating the windows right now, and we're just putting like pride everywhere, asking the teachers if they want, you know, stuff on their windows, and just going around and telling people about different things that are going to be going on.
So the Lamar High School Student Council is the council that's here to help the community. That's the first thing that I teach my students. And the second thing is we're here to teach leadership skills.
I see Lamar Student Council becoming a safe place for all students, whether even if they aren't in Student Council, they see Student Council as like a big, almost like an older sibling that you look up to.
Yeah, we just are basically the voice of our school. We're like the front and the face, you know, Cougar Pride.
Because I want them to understand that once they graduate and leave from here, community is everything and community is very important. And it's always important
Wearing commemorative Central jerseys tonight to honor the history of all that attended Central High. Those jerseys were graciously provided by Paul High and NFL great Mike Evans. Please stand and recognize all our guests who are here to celebrate Central Night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ron Carty League City Game of the Week as we have the Lamar Cougars taking on the Galveston Ball Tornadoes. There's a lot of excitement in the air tonight. I am calling the action here with Gardy Garcia. How do you like that, Gardy?
So this game is, I'm calling it's going to be the best game, one of the best games of the season. You know, growing up in Lamar, Texas, I'm excited. The Battle of the Causeway has been going on for years, and this is the best way to start out the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week series. We have a full schedule. We sat down with the Galveston County Daily News and picked the best game taking place across the county, and this is the best way to start. I think it's going to be fireworks all night long.
As we await the coin toss, we have the Galveston Ball Tours celebrating Central Night, and so they're going to be wearing the throwback jerseys to Central High School, an attribute to some of the legendary Central High School. And then here we have the Lamar High School Cougars making their way to the center.
Yes, we have the captains approaching the 50-yard line, and the referees are about to do this coin toss, and we're going to see how this game's going to start.
So Coach O from the Lamar Cougars taking over the reins after a 4-year reign of Coach Shane Evans.
Yes.
He's got a lot to prove here tonight in this season, so very important game to him.
Coach O, he's an alumni, a Lamarck alumni, and he was here in the 90s during those championship teams, and I think him being back is going to be a good thing for the Lamar Cougar culture, bringing that Cougar pride back. Not that it ever left, but during those years, the expectation was championship. We're going to state championship. And so talking to the coach, talking to some of the players, talking to people in the community, they are excited that, hey, that's the expectation now.
Man, there is nothing funner to watch than two teams with a lot of motivation to win tonight. The Lamarque Cougars with the motivation under Coach O. The Galveston Tours are looking to get revenge from last year's loss to the Cougars. It was a low-scoring game when victory to Cougars at 6-0.
Yeah.
So the Tours looking to come back tonight, get revenge.
Talking to some of the experts, talking to some of the players, I think they're kind of expecting that low-scoring game again. I mean, they may surprise us with a shootout, with a high-scoring game, but the expectation, I believe, is that it's going to be a low-scoring game. Looks like Lamarque will elected to receive.
All right, we're about to kick things off. They are fired up here tonight on a Texas football game. Looking like a Friday night under the lights. Right now we got the bright sun acting as our natural light.
Yeah. You know, I'm excited that there is sun, though. You know, there was kind of a little bit of uncertainty what kind of weather we were going to be expecting, and it looks like the sun has come out. It's cleared up. It's trying to set right now, but it's going to be a clear sky game for some beautiful Friday night lights here in Galveston, Texas.
Yeah, the weather can definitely impact the outcome of the game. But right now we got some perfect weather for some Friday night football.
Friday Night Lights. Again, we are at Kermit Kerrville Stadium. Another fact about this stadium is that this is going to be the last season played at this stadium as it is. After this season, they got approved to build a brand new stadium, I believe, in the same place. So there's going to be some new press boxes. There are going to be some different things going on, and it's going to be very, very nice. So at this time, they are presenting the flags, and there's going to be a presentation.
Yeah, and as an athlete, you have to know, especially the seniors, you know, they want to make that lasting impression. To know that this is going to be their final game here at this particular stadium, they want to walk out with a victory here tonight.
I would think so, yeah. And from what I understand, the quarterback for Galveston Ball High, he's a 3-year starter. So they have some, you know, very experienced players coming back. There's been some playoffs, and there's some high expectations for this season.
On the contrast, key players for Lamar Cougars. Got the quarterback, Darrell Williams, number 8, running backs, Saladin Allah, wide receiver, Jimmy Saldana, and Bishop Dixon. It's going to be an intense matchup here tonight. Man, they're just chomping at the bit. I mean, these last second, you know, ceremonies right before, I mean, those nerves are kicking in. I mean, you're just ready just to get it on.
Yeah. You ever think the referees get nerves?
Yes, they're just hoping not to mess up.
Yeah, it's game one. It's a big game.
You guys that are joining us on clearlifemedia.com, I'm sure you got your favorite football player out there that you're supporting. You're probably nervous, a little bit nervous for too. So,
if you're watching on social media, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. So we're going to bring the first quarter on our Facebook, Clear Life Media, and we're also going to put that on our YouTube. After the first quarter, it's going to be exclusively on clearlifemedia.com, galvnews.com.
Thank you. You may receive this.
We're able to make this happen with support from our sponsors. So thank you to all of our sponsors who decided to partner individuals and businesses alike to make a broadcast like this happen, spotlighting education, spotlighting local talent.
The Galveston Athletic Department
well said. We couldn't do it without
would like to thank Kroger for their donation of food to our workers tonight. Make sure you stop by and see the great people at Kroger in Galveston.
Stadium in Galveston, Texas.
We'll be here live every Friday night to show
the Texas Association of Sports Officials, Houston chapter, are our officials for tonight's game. Our referee is Ronnie Shiloh.
Coach O right here.
Our umpire, Reggie Plummer.
He is fired up.
Head linesman, Ed
lead them to
Gilbert.
victory. Both
Line
teams
judge,
kind of
Joe
rebuilding the
Flores.
last couple of years. Ending the
Back
seasons
judge,
on even
Steve
records.
Wyckoff.
The Cougars was 5-5
Side judge,
last
Errol
year.
Baker.
Galveston Ball at 5-6.
And the field judge,
4-3
Andy
in the district.
Kirkpatrick.
So this is their season to take it to that next level. Hopefully they earn a solid spot in the playoffs. Work their way up. Of course, every high school team's ambition to be not only the district champs, but the state champions.
There's nothing quite like high school football in Texas. You know, you think of Texas and high school football comes to mind. It's one of the best things that you could do on a Friday night.
Football is life here in Texas.
Raymond Carrillo set to kick for the Tours.
Anxiously await our opening kickoff here tonight for our Friday football game of the week. We got the Ball High School Tours taking on the Lamar Cougars.
Let's go. I see a lot of fans. They're filing in. People are finding their spots. Hey, there's Big Phil from Big Phil's Soul and Creole. over at Mainland City Center in Texas City, Texas. I know that he's a big fan of the Lamar Cougars. I talked to him about that before. Support local businesses and definitely support our sponsors as we are about to have the kickoff.
So we have number 40, Ramon Carrillo.
There you go.
Senior is our kicker, kicking things off.
Looks like he went into the end zone. Gonna let it go.
Start on the 20-yard Cougars, 20-yard line.
And it is Central night, that's just a reminder. So you will see Ball High, the Tornadoes wearing that Central jerseys. And from what we understand, talking to the school district, this is something they're going to do annually, every year, an honor to Central High School.
Make a correction, start on that 25-yard line as we await quarterback Darrell Williams from the Marque Cougars, trying to lead his team to the end zone.
One thing we definitely wanted to highlight was Lamar High School's band, cheer, drill team. They all performed for the Houston Texans game last night. Number 8 drops back. He fires deep to number 2.
And incomplete.
Darrell Williams attempts to pass to Michael Day.
They're trying to let it fly there, huh?
Yeah, he was going for it early, making the statement early. Okay, 2nd and 10. Lamar Cougars' ball. Quarterback Darrell Williams being protected by center Randy Greenwald, Jeremiah Stans, Ashton Henderson, Brandon Russell for his offensive line. As we await the second play of the game, see if they can move the chains. Shotgun formation there from Williams. Short pass to number 5. And small gain there.
Picked up a couple yards.
For number 5, Jimmy Saldana, as he gets brought down.
Looks like Lamarck's looking to the sidelines and they're holding up a color, calling the plays from there. They're not really doing a huddle, just getting the plays directly from the sideline, and the offensive coordinator, as they're trying to put a hurry-up offense in to start this game.
3rd down and roughly about 7 yards to go.
2 plays, and they've both been passes, which is pretty interesting.
Cougars looking to not get 3 and out. See if they can get some yards.
Quarterback drops back. Looks like a screen play. Number 10 gets the ball.
And he gets brought down. Like they're going to have to punt that one in. Give Galveston Ball a chance to get on the board. 3 and out for the Cougars. Good job by the Galveston Ball defense. Led by Carrion Thorne, Donye Schellerhorn, and Jesus Riojas. Malcolm Simpson and Will Leach did a good job there. Are they going to go for it on 4th down?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell right now. It looks like they may have a punter back, but they're looking at the sidelines waiting to see if they're going to call a different play. I guess they're missing a lineman. Number 75 hustles out to the field as they get ready to hike this ball. We have 10 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first quarter. They went 3 passes. They had 3 plays, 3 passes. Looks like there's a delay of game as they are moving the ball back.
Oh, rough call.
It's a fourth down right now. If you're watching on social media, thank you so much. Feel free to share this out. Let us know what your predictions are for the game.
As Lamar Cougars kicker gets a good punt down the middle. Number 15, good receive. And brought down by number 4 from the Cougars. Good play.
Heads up play.
Number 4, Derek Cooper. Good stop there. And in really good ball position there for Ball High School to start things off.
Yeah, it looks about they're going to place the ball at the 49-yard line.
See what head coach Sheldon Benight has to offer in his opening offense.
Again, Galveston's quarterback, he's a 3rd-year starter in the shotgun. Looks like they already had their play picked out.
Good short pass there, and no gain on that play.
Looks like they lost a couple yards. Let's see where they placed the ball.
Rough start for their first play of the game for Galveston ball. Lots to play for here tonight. Looking to get revenge on the Lamar Cougars for last year's shutout loss. Close scoring game. They are, according to James Lacombe with the Galveston County Daily News, he's predicted the Galveston ball tour to take this one here tonight.
First run of the game.
Oh, and that running back, he's going for it.
He made something out of nothing. There was contact as soon as he got the ball, and he fought for at least a couple yards.
A normal player would have been brought down. That guy's got a lot of heart.
Yeah.
Pressed through that and was able to prevent them from losing any more than they had to.
Looks like he gained about 1.5 yards. So it's third down, and they have about, I guess, 12 or 13 yards to go.
12 yards to go. Seth Williams, quarterback out of Galveston ball. Shotgun
Some
formation
action there.
Oh.
Offsides, or there was a move or something.
Flag on the play.
Play was blown dead. Let's see what they call. Who was that, offense or defense? Offsides on the defense.
Penalty on Lamar Cougars. Giving up some
That's an offside
yards.
penalty against the Cougars.
Making it just a little bit closer for ball to secure a first down if they can. This is an important play.
5-yard penalty. Still third down.
This could come down. Oh, didn't get called for it.
Number 10.
Oh, first and connected. Oh, incomplete. Almost had it.
That was a good pass, and that was good coverage from Lamar High School.
Hit by Michael Dayon. Broken up.
Good job by Coach O's Cougar defense. Defensive players Quintrell Hampton, Jeremiah Stance, Kai Stance, Michael Bradford. Linebackers Amar Walker, Dylan Thomas. Cornerbacks Dedrick Cooper, cornerback Christian Stone doing an excellent job. Safeties Michael De Leon, Selahaya Allah, and Tabayan Payton doing an excellent job with the shutout.
So it looks like they're electing to punt. It's fourth down. Here's the kick.
Good punt there from Ball High School.
That was a good
punt.
punt.
Good placement right there, too. If they can make his plays. Big play there from Ball High School.
Wow. Let's see where they place it down. It looks like it's on the 2-yard line.
Yeah, roughly about the 1 or 2 yard line for the Cougars in a rough spot. Gonna have to climb out of this hole. Can they do it?
This is the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. We're live in Galveston, Texas. It's the Lamar Cougars versus the Ball High Tornadoes.
I want to thank everyone that's joining us here tonight on clearlifemedia.com. I am Todd Moore, calling the action here tonight with Gardy Garcia. As these Cougars are looking to fight back from a really bad position. Got about 99 yards to go. They got the whole field to have to work with. This is where the true testament of their heart comes into play.
So the first time they had the ball, they had possession, it was 3 passes. The first one they shot downfield, so let's see if they keep that same strategy, or they're going to try and run the ball some.
Cougar offense led by quarterback Darrell Williams, number 8. Has some tools to work with. The wide receivers, Peja Bishop, Jimmy Saldana, wide receiver Michael De Leon. See what they can make use of. As you're talking about the passes, they got running back Salahana Allah.
I'm excited for the sun to go down. If you're watching on social media, you'll see that sun is like glaring right into our camera, but that sun is just about to set. It looks like there's some clouds moving in the way. And the weather, we weren't really sure what it was going to be, but it is beautiful weather here for Friday night football in Texas, specifically in Galveston, Texas. And it is Central Night with the Ball High Tornadoes and the Lamar High School Cougars. We got 8 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, Ball High School wearing the throwback jerseys to Central High School. They are in the blue and the white, navy blue and the white. All right, as we see what quarterback Darrell Williams can do if he can take his offensive down the field.
Shotgun, they're going to run it out. Broke that first tackle. Looks like he gained a yard or two.
Quick handoff, brought down. Short gain, if any at all. They've got a 1 yard gain, so 2nd and 9 for the Cougars.
So far, it's been a pretty good defensive game, and that's kind of what everybody predicted. It was going to be a low-scoring game, kind of like the last couple times that these two teams have played each other and faced each other. Right now, that's been showing true, but I think someone's going to break through. They keep firing that ball. Everybody's passing and kind of airing it out, and one of these, I think, is going to go for a long touchdown. Could be this one. Let's see.
It's again shotgun formation. Quick handoff there. And number 7 making his way.
It's a good game.
Trying to move the chains. About a 7-yard pickup there for number 7, Sahaladin Allah.
5-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 5.
So we got 3rd down, and there's 5 yards to go.
Come on, Tor fans. Fire up this defense.
Still running that hurry-up offense.
Yeah, they are hustling and trying to make their way down the line, just trying to punch into the teeth of the defense, ram it down their throats.
They're doing that hard count. Looks like they're trying to get a penalty.
Galveston ball, the Tours aren't going to fall for it. Going to force the Cougars to have to move it. Quarterback number 8 making his way. Was it enough to get the first down? Darrell Williams brought down roughly around the 14-yard line. Are they going to give it to him?
It's going to be close.
Ooh. The coach going to call for a measurement.
I think they may measure that.
Oh, they gave it to him. First down. Good hustle there from Darrell Williams. 1st and 10, and they're going to keep it running.
If you're watching on social media, let us know what your predictions are. We're excited to be broadcasting live from Galveston, Texas at Kermit Kerrville Stadium.
Nothing more exciting than a mobile quarterback and Darrell Williams showing his footwork there as he was able to secure the first down. Shotgun formation, fake the handoff, and a quick pass to number 5, and brought down. About 3-yard gain there for number 5, Jimmy Saldana. Good hustle from that young man.
See where they placed that. We have 2nd down. It looks about six yards to go or so.
2nd and 6 for the Cougars. That was our first down of the game after 2 3-and-outs from both sides. They've been preparing all summer for tonight. A lot of questions to be answered in this game. Quarterback Darrell Williams. Shotgun formation. Gets the snap.
He rolls out.
He's going to have room.
Looks like he's
makes the pass
got it
and
off just in time.
Just out of bounds.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure there. Good pressure from the Tours, the mighty Tours.
He got hit in the backfield. He took a pretty good pop. Looks like he lost his helmet. He got that off just in time.
Stud.
So we got 2nd down and there's 7 yards to go.
I believe it should be 3rd down. So this is a big play. Scored.
Moving the ball. Maybe
That's
there was
the end
a
of the
penalty.
first. And now it's not the end of the first. Curious what's going on here.
You know, it may be that hit that they put on the quarterback. Maybe it was head-to-head and he lost his helmet. They made it done an automatic first down.
So about a 15-yard gain there from that penalty. Something to be reviewed. I don't know if it was roughing the passer or whatever the case may be. Nonetheless, the Cougars are going to take advantage